Hey guys, what's going on? It's xdeadlysmoorex here, and welcome back to part 3 of our Treasure Cold Steel 3 Let's Play. In the last episode, we just progressed with the story, and we went from, like, I guess the prologue part to, or the opening part to the prologue now.
Okay.
I guess. Sorry, it's a bit loud. And then we met with the faculty members. We met up with Toa. That sounded weird. We met up with Toa once again, and then we met our other, like, I guess, faculty members, being Major Michael Irvin of the RMP, First Lieutenant Randolph Orlando, and we met the principal, which is Aurelia Le Guin.
Okay.
Oh, she's so good in this game. I love her so much. And Professor G. Schmidt, who's less friendly. And we also met our students, that being Altina, if you guys remember her from Treasure Cold Steel 2, our previous adversary, and Kurt Vander and Una Crawford. And now we've just got to set our master court in and go through the Einhel Keep. So, let's go. You see, Reen's already got Talus. There we go. Or Theles, as I should say. Can I do that? Yeah. I should have done this off screen, but I'll do that stuff off screen. Get the DLC items off screen, as I always tend to do.
I can feel it working. Now that you've set your master quartz, you're synced with your Arcus units. You should be able to notice a significant difference in combat. All right.
Okay, now this is new.
How long do you intend to keep me waiting?
Sorry, Professor. We're ready.
Then let's not waste any more time. Level 0 begins on floor B1. The trial will be considered completed once you return to ground level.
Professor, isn't that red love? Sir, you shouldn't use that.
Oh, don't act like you have a lick of common sense. You're Albert's granddaughter. It's time we saw what Class 7's Special Operations is made of. I'm curious to see if you can survive with a passing score.
Hey, watch the floor!
Huh?
Ah, nostalgia.
Right yourself and brace for the landing. Altina, you...
Clown Soleus.
Never mind.
What happened? I remember that professor talking, then the floor opened up?
It was Una, correct?
Huh?
My apologies, but if you could move. It's not that you're heavy, but I'm having trouble breathing.
Well then, history repeats itself.
The floor appears to be padded, so bruising should not be an issue. How strangely like the obscene positions you often find yourself in, Instructor Reen.
Please don't say things that'll give people the wrong impression. Oh,
Yeah.
Wow. I'm surprised you're already calling me an instructor.
So, there's a part with Altina in one of the it's like not fairly early on, like I think it's in the second chapter, where she does she mentions like the whole thing where like Reen goes into a room on the Pantagruel, but she words it like really poorly, and it's like the one part of the game that I'm one part of the game where I'm just like not a fan of it, because it's just the way Altina words it, and I know she's not like the best at wording things and she's very blunt, but the way she words it makes Reen makes Reen out to be something he's not. So it kind of, that's the only part of the game that really annoys me.
That is your current designation.
Or irks me, I should say.
I assure you, I didn't intend for this to happen. Then again, I suppose intent is irrelevant. I won't make any further excuses. You may hit me if it'll make you feel better.
How very admirable of you. You being so calm about it just pisses me off even more. So I think I'll take you up on that. Erebonian boys are just so... Ugh!
I do not believe his nationality was a factor.
You were just a little unlucky.
Not unlucky. I lacked the expertise to make a proper landing. That resulted in embarrassment for one of my classmates. I admit my fault.
I see. He's so mature for his age. Well, minus one stinging cheek, the three of you look fine to me. So, it's time to begin storming the keep. But first, I'll need each of you to show me your weapons.
This whole thing is a joke, right? Do we really have to play along?
I know the professor, and he isn't the type to joke around. He's serious about measuring each of our abilities. I want to learn everyone's combat styles so we can work together and get out of here safely.
Understood. These are my weapons.
Two swords?
That takes skill.
You're using the Vanderschool's dual blade style then. I knew of it, but I've never met a practitioner.
I admit our greatsword style has far more notoriety. But that style also requires one to be born with a broader physique. These blades are better suited for the likes of me.
I didn't realize. Well, Yuna, how about you?
I'm still not down for all this. But I get it. This is a military academy, so here you go.
Another dual wielder.
You use side-handle batons?
They look a little more complicated than that. What are they exactly?
These are gunbreakers. Special tonfa with guns installed. Developed by the one and only CGF. They can switch between melee and mid-range firing.
An intriguing weapon.
The Crossbell Guardian Force, right? If I recall, First Lieutenant Orlando was once part of it. He'd left long before the occupation disbanded them, though. Good to know. We'll see how well they work in action today. You do seem to know your way around them.
Of course I do. I trained with them at the police academy. And they'll be way more useful than a couple of weapons as old as the Great Collapse.
We'll see where everyone stands once we've engaged in actual combat. You're up next, Altina.
Understood.
Hold up. There's something I've been wondering for a while now. Who let a kid enroll at a military academy?
I've been curious about that myself. She claimed to be with the intelligence division, but surely she won't be joining us in battle.
Well, personally, I agree, but
There is no need for concern. My physical age is approximately 14 years old. I am no small child.
Physical age? No, you're definitely small.
I also have my weapon, the basis for my admittance into the intelligence division.
What the hell?
This explains that black shadow I thought I saw earlier.
Clown Soleus, a combat shell. The latest version of the line of special weaponry. Further details are classified. Suffice to say, it will contribute to our overall fighting strength.
Are things like that normal in the Empire?
Of course not. It's my first time seeing something like this, too. The Golden Rakshasa, the Ashen Chevalier. and even a girl like her. What manner of place is this branch campus?
I don't blame either of you for having questions, but we can save them for another time. By the way, this is my weapon.
Of course, the Tachi is used by students of the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade school.
Just like back then. I mean, it's just like the sword Arios used.
Right. It's not an Imperial-style sword. It comes from the East. I guess the Divine Blade of Wind is pretty famous in Crossbell, huh?
A lot happened, but he still has plenty of fans. Even when a certain empire has made him a wanted man.
Yeah, I suppose so. That covers everyone then. Let's be on our way. We're currently on floor B1. If we make it back up to ground level, this little trial will be over. I'll give you some tips along the way on combat, how to use arts, and your Arcus units. Follow me, and proceed carefully and deliberately.
Okay, let's just go.
I'll give it my all.
Commence mission.
I promise like Yuna and Kurt actually get better as we move through the game. I promise. Here we go. Just gotta get rid of all these tutorials.
The entrance is right over there. Let's move out as soon as we're ready.
Yes, sir.
There we go. Everyone, stop. A monster. Right, from the start. I have to figure out what voice I'm gonna give Kurt and Yuna. Altina's I kind of have an idea for, but can't believe he's seriously released monsters down here. Instructorine, what are your orders? First off, I want to see each of your battle skills. Everyone, prepare for battle. Oh wait, are you really gonna make her fight too? I have no issue with combat. Don't worry, I'll back you guys up. We're going in now. Stay focused, everyone. Gotcha. I'll show you what I'm... I was gonna make him Russian. Should I? Nah. I'll show you what I'm capable of. That's more Gaius' voice. I can't really... Oh yeah, the assault actions, which are really good. So, if you see next to where the icons are for Reem, Yuna, Kurt, and Altina, there's the charge. There's like the little charge diamond things. If you press R2,
take them down.
That's how you get triple advantage. It's really good. Damn. Oh, yeah, I mean these are all like level, like not that high level.
It's my turn.
Yeah, Ring can one.
Very well. Yeah.
Nice, overkill.
Is that all?
Yeah, Ring's already level 7, where the rest are like level 3. Enemy monsters eliminated. Ew, not bad for our first battle. No one's hurt, right? I am unharmed. We're fine, but... Altina, right? You're not bad. You are correct. I can't keep up. Still... what should I do for Kurt's voice? I don't know. I'll figure something out. I might just talk as like my normal voice until I figure one out for Kurt. I still find it hard to believe that such a thing as combat shells exist, and it seems she's very skilled at controlling it. That much is true. It's also true that she's younger than the two of you. You both seem experienced in combat, so I'd appreciate if you could support her. I planned to do that from the start anyway. Doesn't seem like the monsters will be too much of a challenge, so we shouldn't have any problems. I'm sure Crossbow's cutting-edge weaponry will show their worth. Eventually. You have a difficult year ahead of you. Don't talk like this doesn't involve you. Come on, everyone. Let's keep moving. Yay. Tutorials that we already know. Oh, look, the orbital charging stations. Is that an orbital charging station? That's right. If things get a bit too dangerous, we should come back up here and rest up. You all know those ones, so that's fine. Aha! An insect monster. Looks like it's got a pretty hard shell. It seems fairly agile too. Enemies with either of those characteristics are best dealt with by using hearts. And glass. Sorry guys, I'm back. That's exactly right, Kurt. Let's try it out. So now we're going to learn how to use arts.
Ha! Yeah! Now, brace yourself!
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they're not.
Arcus
Yeah, I thought
activate!
sound good against these
My
things, but it's
turn.
okay.
I'm up!
Now. Charging.
Look at them using the arts of their own. Needle shot.
Huh!
Wind strike.
Yeah!
And then firebolt.
All right,
There we go.
nice work.
And
Ah,
then this.
treasure chest.
We get breath. Rare breath. Seems to be a quartz. Yeah, one of us should set it in there open. Well, obviously. And I'm not going to give it to Kurt. Though it's I think you're supposed to give it to Kurt because, well, it's a rare one. Well, not rare, but it's because that. But I don't give it to Kurt. I give it to Altina. Because Altina is going to be our healer. So, best to give, like, the healing art to the healer, if you know what I mean. Another new enemy. It's a bit tiresome having to deal with them all. I think it's finally my time to shine. Ah, the Gunbreakers. We're finally going to see what they can do, I take it. I was hoping they'd live up to your earlier boasting. Oh, they will. Just you watch.
Hey-ya!
Our chance to attack.
As I said in the first episode, you can switch between striker and gunner. There we go, this one. And then
It's
there's
my
the break.
turn!
There we go.
Get back! All right, nice work.
Quintuple kill, actually. Nice. Haha. Well, how was that? Their suppressive fire capabilities are impressive. But the trade-off is the gun function lacks the same power as the batons have. I suppose it's all about how you use them. They're very versatile weapons. Agreed. Honestly, they're more impressive than I'd imagined. Ah, so you admit it. I was speaking strictly about the weapons. Their word is a separate matter entirely. Tell me, does one of your fancy swords involve pulling your head out of your ass? now you do. Right. Obviously we've got to do a bit. Obviously, there's not much
Treasure
to do, but
located.
there's like obviously exploring. Firebolt rare. Because Reen's going to be our mixed attacker, he gets the firebolt. Because Reen's going to be the mix between like arts and physical.
Everyone ready?
Oh.
I shall go.
Oh, she missed. I was like, wait, huh?
Yeah.
But she missed it. Okay, fair enough.
I'm up. Sit.
We should be able to get rid of 2 of them.
Let's go.
Which is good.
Cha.
All right. Yeah.
It's my turn.
There we go.
Whew. Everyone okay? Ready.
There we go. There's another big one. Yeah. No. I think now would be a good time to try combat lengths. Agreed. This will be my first time trying them out. Trying them in combat is the best way to learn. First off, let's get things set up. Okay. I think we already have the link set up as tactics. There it is. No, we don't. Okay. Set link would be. There you go. There's your link done.
Ha! We strike.
Get the easy double advantage. Now,
Yeah.
I didn't say this in
It's down. Now, Altina.
in the opening episode,
Understood.
but
Yeah.
I'll say it now. I know I romanced Laura in
It's
terms
my
of Cold
turn.
Steel 1 and 2, but
Yeah.
in terms of
It's
just
down.
Cold Steel 3,
Yuna,
we're
now.
going to go for a different romance option. As I said, like, at the end
It's my
of,
turn.
I remember saying at the end of Chess Cold Steel 2, that basically I'm going to take
Nice!
that
We
3
did it!
takes place in like an alternate universe where Reen and Laura didn't get together, so not bad, you guys got it to work. So that was a combat link. It feels like I was completely in sync with everyone else. I detected no issues with linking between our current members. It appears we will have no issue going forward. Yeah, combat linking will be very important for our upcoming battles. Try and use it as often as possible so you can get used to the feeling. That's all for the basics of battle. Any questions so far? None from me. Me neither. But I can't believe a battle ornament this advanced is already being used in real combat. You seem to know a lot about what's going on. You involved with it somehow? Now that you mention it, she does seem to know a way around it. No, it's simply because I have experience with the previous model. But it would be far better to say that the new model is the result of the tests Instructor Reen and his classmates ran 2 years ago. Oh? I had no idea. On top of everything else, you helped make this too? No, not just me. My whole class can take credit for that one. We weren't the only ones who participated in the operational tests either. For someone called the Ashen Chevalier, you're pretty humble, aren't you? I don't think that has anything to do with it. The Ashen Chevalier. Is this man really the hero of Arabonia? Yeah. Is there something you want to ask me? No, nothing. I understand what the Arcus 2 can do now. Let's continue. Yeah, I'd rather not be wandering around down here in longer than I need to. In that case, let's go. Is there something wrong? I didn't realize it before, but I was just thinking how incredible Instructor Sarah is. She seemed pretty irresponsible and all over the place, but she managed to lead nearly a dozen of us. I don't really understand. In any event, I will provide support, as usual. If the situation calls for it, please give me orders. Thanks, I appreciate the thought. Must be most of the way through by this point. There's no time to let our guard down. Understood. So, I'm gonna have to end today's episode rather quickly. And here, because my headset's running out of
You've
battery.
just crossed the halfway point. Best of luck
And I
on
don't
the
want it
second
to cut
half.
out while I'm talking,
Yes.
so
Thank you.
yeah, so it
What kind of campus
will
would
end
build a
today's episode
facility
here.
like
So
this
for a
on
quick
site?
recap, we just started our adventure into the Einhel Keep, and we're about halfway through, as Tita just told us. So the next episode, we're just going to continue our way through Einhel Keep, and hopefully finish it. So, if you guys enjoyed today's episode, make sure to hit that like button. If you're enjoying our Chosen Code Steel 3 Let's Play as much as I am, make sure to subscribe as well. Also, please be sure to check out my Fairy Tail and my Monster Hunter World Iceborne Let's Play, where I had just as much fun recording those games as I'm recording this game for you guys. Also, if you guys are fans of JRPGs, RPGs, or anime games, make sure to subscribe as well, because hey, that's what I do here. As I said in every episode, I have one project in the work lined up, which is Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, but that one has a big asterisk next to it because of some certain circumstances that may happen during recording. But with all that PSA out of the way, this is xdeadlysmoorex, and I shall see you guys next time.